Again, I guess one last question before we wrap this up. And when purchasers are going out and buy properties, there's a lot of, especially in older homes, we see this where you require an inspection, right? And there's questions always being asked: is the appraisal and the inspection the same? They're not really, because an appraisal is going to give you sort of the value of what's been selling in the area, but the inspection is going to really touch on the inside. What's is it structurally sound? Do we need to do a lot of a lot of cosmetic work around the house? So touch on that, the importance of maybe either doing an appraisal or an inspection, whether it's prior to maybe putting an offer on a home that you're going to like, or is it important to have an inspection done?
Absolutely. Do not buy a home without a home inspection. You're buying into a significant asset. You want to understand what's the physical state of the property. Are there elements of it that are going to require immediate maintenance? What's your long-term maintenance plan going to look like? Is it structurally sound? Were renovations done that could either damage the asset or require you to fix them in the near term? The appraisal has more to do with the market value, whereas the home inspection it gives you a firm understanding of what the state of the property is.
Right.
For our sellers, we always recommend do a home inspection before coming to market. We call this a pre-listing inspection. The biggest benefit of it is that when you're negotiating price with your buyers, they can't turn around later and say, hey, I've got a deficiency list because I didn't know that there were these problems with the home. Right. You're basically just saying, this is the state of the property, this is what I'm selling it for. Even if the buyer wants to do their own inspection afterwards, you've already covered that base, so I highly recommend doing that. It gives you more information about the asset itself, which the buyer is going to need for things like insurance and so forth. And then again, on the buying side, we've done home inspections on brand new properties and found major defects in them. And that's given us pause and said, hey, we're going to back out of this because this property isn't going to be a good deal.
Right.
So just from a consumer protection piece, absolutely
that's the right thing to do. Okay, awesome.